Alright guys, it's about 4:30 in the morning and I'm going to make the trip up to my dad's. Hopefully no traffic, get up there, work on the truck, help him out around the place, get you guys some good video. Let's go. Alright, well, I made it to my dad's. It's beautiful up here. There she is. Let's pop the hood, see if the engine brake's free. I don't think so. We'll try. But let's get cracking. Let's see what's going on. And just as a refresher, this engine's been sitting for about 3 months with each cylinder filled with Marvel Mystery Oil. So hopefully that had time to soak, and let's see if it freed up the engine. Well, we couldn't turn it by the fan, so I'm going to try breaker bar. No. No. I'm interested in seeing what's going on underneath here. Looks like we're starting to get critters in here, which is scary. See, there's critters are starting to hang out and eat food in here. I don't want all that stuff falling into the cover, the rockers, the whatever is underneath there. I don't know. This is all new to me. Just want to say I don't know much about engines. Okay, just want to say that. So please be patient. Well, I have to say these valve cover nuts are coming off easy. Actually kind of loose. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But this is the last one, and then I'm gonna blow some air, clear out some of this debris, and then pop the covers off. And then fingers crossed. Actually, the nuts come off pretty easy when you turn them the right way. Check out this old air compressor. My dad built this when he was 17 and he's 83 and it still works. It's rusty as hell. I think the wind's louder than this compressor. I want to be like my dad. All right, this actually looks pretty good in here. This is the driver's side. So you pull the other cover off. And I mean, it seems well lubed, but I'll spray it down, see if anything's stuck, and ask the old man for his advice, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. First time I ever took a valve cover off anything. I think he's enjoying himself. Yeah. All right, so we were able to pop off the passenger valve cover, and everything looks really good. You don't see any bent rods, do you?
No.
So somebody suggested that we pull the rods before we try cranking on this and not to bend them. So I think we take the rockers off, pull the rods. I think we'll give it a shot.
Here's the push rod.
So these are the valves, right? So spraying everything down with Croil. Hopefully this will loosen some of these valves. Been tapping on them, and it feels like I think I could tell which ones are stuck. Because this truck can't fit within this door, and the truck has to stay outside, I don't want to pull the heads. That's a main reason. Also, I've never worked on an engine before, so pulling the head is something that you know, I want to try to avoid. So we're going to tap on these and see if we can free them up. But as of now, it's still seized. When tapping on some of these springs, some of them had a twang to them, others sounded dead. So the ones that sounded dead, I think, are stuck, but I'm hoping that it's just stuck valves and frozen piston rings, and that's why this engine is seized. So unfortunately, we can't get it unstuck. We tried making sure that the generator was free, which it is, and the water pump. So that's free, but we can't get it unstuck. So a little hesitant to tear down it anymore, because once again, the truck is sitting outside. I don't have a place to put it inside. You know, my dad has this shop right here, but the truck doesn't fit through the doorway. So I think what we're gonna do, you saw I sprayed down all the rods, valves. I just poured as much lubricant as I could in there, and I was gonna put the valve covers on and let it sit, and then try it again and when I come up here in about a month. Well, I figured since I'm up here, I put the valve covers back on. I think one last thing I'm gonna do before shutting this down for today is I'm going to pull the spark plugs and spray some Croil in them, let it soak for another month, and you know, see what happens. But I figured I'm here, let me pull the plugs, let me spray, hope for the best. I'm going to get on that. It's really hard to get into. I'm gonna have to get in from underneath. Pain in the ass. piece of tape to put on the harmonic balancer, I guess, to see if there's any movement. We're gonna try rocking the truck back and forth. Push. 1, 2, 3. Push. Pull. Push. I mean, I'm looking at. I could actually see the wheel, but it's not moving. Right. How do we move? 3/16, 13/16. What if we had a bigger bar? So as you can see, my dad has totally moved into his shop. This was empty pretty much the last time we were here, just for, it might have been just some equipment in here. We had moved these 2 tractors in. This tractor here had a seized engine, and it was soaking in Marvel's Mystery Oil for over a year, and he had to take the head off and really get into the pistons, and he was actually able to free it up. So he's in a process of putting this one back together, and this one is fixing the steering on it. But he's cleaned these up and painted them. Really cool. All right, that's it for this video. Unfortunately, not much progress, but we did get to work on the truck a little bit, so that's a good thing. I've been reading a lot of forums and watching a lot of videos, and I'm compiling a list that I think are helpful tips and suggestions that are within my skill set. Once again, I'm just a beginner. The problem is I only have basic tools. I don't have a place to work on the truck inside, and I want to get the truck up and running without having to tear it apart. Look, I wish I had the means to really do this the right way, pull the engine, open up the heads, bore out the cylinders. That's not going to happen right now. So whatever I can do in the meantime, do the easy stuff first. Hopefully we'll be successful. I see a lot of will it start videos, and I see guys working on engines that look a lot worse than what me and my dad are trying to get unseized. So I'm very hopeful. Next time I have a more aggressive list of things to do to try and get the truck running. But that's it for this video. If you have any suggestions, I would love it. Just remember my skill set and my tools and my whole setup. But thanks for watching, guys, and see you in about a month. Take care.